So, what's happening, everybody? Chris here from Test the Speed Shop. So, got the Firebird back on the ground. Here's a big picture of what it looks like. I threw the tires on so I could start it up because it's been sitting for so long. So, I got the wheel lip trimmed out. Got that all cut back. So, we just gotta wait for some better weather so I can throw some primer on it and do some putty work to it. So, because it's just been too cold to do any kind of paint work or anything. So, well, we got it out here running. Let me shut it off a minute. Yeah, key buzzer still works. So, we've been, now that we got that done, I started on the passenger side. And to say the least that we have some problems is an understatement. So, this gives you an idea of what we're dealing with. And that's not all of it. So, here's a good of how thick this stuff was. I mean, it's bad. It is really bad. So, let me show you what we got going on here with this mess. So, that's what we found so far. It got nailed pretty good. So, it was pretty much just scraping, especially the real heavy stuff. The real heavy stuff just came off in big sheets. So, it took a pretty good hit. It's all drilled out from where they drilled holes and tried to pull it and everything else. Amazingly enough, none of this is rusted away. The lower quarter panel is actually really solid. There's nothing wrong. The lip up here is good and everything. Where it starts running into problems is up in this area, because the wheel lip just goes away, and then of course this is all gone in here, and this is all a mess. That's all half gone. So I don't know if they puttied all that up when that was rotted away or rusted under the putty or what happened. So, but yeah, they laid it on here, boy. So that's what we're dealing with. It's pretty screwed up. So I still got to get more of this crap off. I still haven't gotten it all off yet. We just started scraping at it and it just started to come off. I figure, well, I'll save myself from having to make so much of a mess if I do this. But some of this stuff just won't come off. Where it's not as thick, it's actually held on pretty good. Where it was real heavy, it was just you could just chisel it off. So that's what we did. So, but yeah, this is what we're going to deal with. This is what we got to deal with here. So, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do here. I ordered an 80% quarter panel for it, because that's going to give us all of this here, and pretty much at 80%, all you don't have is the C-pillar there and the door jamb part. So I'm really hoping that that's what's gonna fix everything. So, and we'll see. I'm gonna try and save the tail panel. The tail panel, actually, it's just bent all through here. So the shape of it is actually still real good. So I'm gonna see if I could actually try and pound some of that out. Sorry about that. Camera crapped out. Where was I? Oh, the tail panel. So I'm gonna try and pound this out, because the tail panel isn't that bad. It just got bent in these areas here. The shape is still there. So I'm gonna see what I can do with that. Hopefully we can get it sort of kind of straight, have some sort of line to it. So I ordered an 80% quarter. which pretty much gives you everything except for here. And we'll trim out what we don't want to use and everything else, because there's just, I don't know if we can straighten this. Straightening it is a plan B, because I'm hoping that this 80% quarter doesn't go on back order. I ordered a wheel well also, because we're going to have to do the same thing we did on the other side. We're going to have to just splice the lip in. So that's where this stands. This side's a total mess. I mean, it got hit real hard. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it sideswiped or what, because this is all bent. This is bent. Everything up through here is bent. I just don't know. Like I said, I don't know if we can straighten it or not. It's even bent down here. So I need to get out here and strip all this, the rest of all this off, and see what else we're dealing with on this. So I'm thinking it's probably good. I'm hoping it's good up through here, up in this area here. So, but we'll see. But hopefully we won't have to try and do plan B. Try and straighten all that out, because I just don't think that's gonna, I mean, we might be able to get it closed, but I don't know. It's gonna be a lot of work beating that out, a lot of heat and hammering and dialing and stuff. So we'll see. So that's about it for now. That's what we're dealing with on the passenger side. So once this side's done, then that's pretty much it. There's really no more. Well, the door needs more straightening. I kind of did a half-assed job of straightening it up when I did it the first time around. And then we got some patchwork to do on the front door, on the driver's door here, down in the bottom. And that might be, but that should be it. There's nothing else to do left on it. Don't know if I'm going to get it painted this year. Probably not. Not that we have to, now that we have to put more metal into it. I mean, I knew we were going to have to at least put a quarter panel on it, but we were hoping, I have another quarter skin upstairs. And I kind of figured we'd need a wheel well, but I wasn't expecting to need the whole 80% quarter. We didn't figure it was that bad, but it's a lot worse than what we thought. The funny thing is it actually looks better with all that crap chipped off there, because you don't have a half to 3/8 of freaking putty sitting there hanging out. It actually looks a lot different. It doesn't look as fat like it did before. So, alright, well that's it for now. Bring you back when we're getting more done.